Hi, I'm Matt Koss. Welcome back to The Wandering Screen. Today on the show, I'll be looking at the Prime Video romantic comedy, The Idea of You. There's nothing like curling up on the couch to watch an easy romantic comedy. It's like a warm hug when all the components fit together and you've completely taken into the romance. It takes the convincing chemistry between two leads, a generous characterization to root for both the couple and them as individuals, and the visual storytelling to sweep you into wherever the film is set and make you feel involved in the environment. You cheer as Bridget Jones runs through the streets of London chasing Colin Firth's Darcy, who's buying her a new diary. You swoon as Alex and Henry dance in a museum in red, white, and royal blue. It's that believability and desire that sets rom-coms apart, and when it works, you swoon, and when it doesn't, you may be sitting on the couch pulling out your phone and doing Duolingo. The Idea of You almost manages to achieve the swoon goal. By the end of the film, I understood that the chemistry between the leads wasn't more important than what the film was trying to achieve by showing a deep connection that may be more of an idea than a confirmation. Anne Hathaway is terrific, and her performance brings you into her world and hope that she figures it all out. It's about Solene Marchand, played by Hathaway, a 40-year-old Silver Lake gallery owner who takes her 17-year-old daughter, Izzy Ella Rubin, to Coachella, only to have an abrupt run-in with Hayes Campbell, Nick Galitizine, a 24-year-old Harry Styles type artist from the boy band August Moon. He's British. Her daughter used to have a crush on him, but is now aged out of the fandom, and he is smitten with Solene. Their chance meeting sparks a spontaneous affair that presents Solene with two opposing forces, or somewhat of a Notting Hill conundrum. Date a superstar at the risk of intense public attention at the expense of her family, or stay within the confines of a life she was leading, which includes a tenuous relationship with her ex-husband Dan Reed Scott, who left her for a younger woman. The Idea of You is directed by Michael Showalter, who has become a staple of the easygoing romance with an obstacle genre. He's directed The Big Sick and Hello, My Name is Doris, but really hit his stride with The Eyes of Tammy Faye and the fantastic miniseries The Dropout. Here, with The Idea of You, he focuses mostly on Hathaway's Solene, which works in the film's favor. Hathaway, sporting bangs and a broad smile, is captivating, and she's always watchable. Galitizine, it seems, is everywhere at the moment. He's in Stars' Mary and George opposite Julianne Moore. He was in Bottoms. He was in Red, White, and Royal Blue. He's the British version, to me, of Ansel Elgort, but with a lot more charisma. And in The Idea of You, and as a boy bander, Galitizine gets to showcase some of his singing and comforting cardigans with his boyish charm that always suggests that Solene is playing with an idea. Now, a lot has been said about Hathaway's appearance as a 40-year-old. I call absolute bullshit. No one gets to say how someone should look at a certain age. It's a ridiculous conversation, and the most impactful part of The Idea of You is the ending, because it challenges the perception of what we've seen of her, and not to give away anything, but what is to become. Who you are and what you look like at any age of your life doesn't mean that we don't know what you're going to look like in 5 years. And Solene might have been trying to capture something from a period of life after her divorce, but how she looked on the outside doesn't reflect how she exudes herself from the inside. By the film's end, we see the collision of two expressions of maturity and that magnetic connection finding a more secure stability. That's when the connection truly shined, and I swooned. I cheered. The Idea of You is fantastical, seductive, and so easy to watch.
I feel like I don't meet people like you very often. And most people think they already know me. Hayes Campbell. It's not me. I don't know, you didn't seem to care. And for what it's worth, I think we met in a very interesting way. I think you're smart, and you know, you're also you're hot or whatever.
Hot?
Or whatever. So So I guess what I'm doing here is just trying to get to know you better.
Well, I do appreciate your honesty.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest reviews and let me know what you thought of the film in the comments section below. Thank you. See you next time.